Hello, 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 Facebook world, Facebook land. This is Lee Fuller, aka the Funnel Helper, and I am ready for another training on Tuesday, or Tuesday training, right? This one is going to help you. This one's going to be pretty good because I'm going to go over the 2 words that you're going to need to grow your business profitably and keep it going, right? So, first of all, I'm glad you're here. This one, I'm taking my lunch. I'm taking my lunch to reach out to my people, right? Because I got a lot of work to do. So, this won't be long, but it'll be strong, right? So, here's what we're working on today. Again, my name is Lee Fuller, aka the Funnel Helper, and I'm going to talk about the 2. I'm talking about the 2, count of 1, 2 words that you're going to need to help you build your product suite and to grow your business. Hello, Deborah. Nice to have you stop by. Today we're talking about the 2 words that'll help you grow your business. Now, the power of these 2 words has been transformational for companies like, McDonald's and various other companies. Using these 2 words, that is not 2. Using these 2 words has really been helpful to do it. And do you want to know what those words are? Okay. You twist my arm. Ow, ow, ow. All right. Those 2 words are then what? The 2 words are then what? So I wrote it on my handy dandy board here. Then what? Lee, what are you talking about? Well, so most of us don't realize it, but this is absolutely true. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. But this is absolutely true. As a business owner or a person running a business or working in a business, every solution creates a problem. Let me say that one. Yeah, every solution creates a problem. So, when you solve a problem or a situation for a client or for a person or yourself, when you solve a problem, that creates another problem because the days are short and full of trouble, right? So we'll never get to the point where we do not have a problem that needs to be solved. What happens is our problems continue to go and we continue to advance so that we encounter different issues. I know there were certain problems that you had. Hey, what's going on, LaShawn Furlow? Hey, this is the second time a man's on here, so I appreciate that. But every solution creates a problem. Every solution creates a problem. So let me think about that. You mean once I deal with a situation or once I have the solution, I create another problem? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So let's say, for instance, my family's growing, right? So me and my wife, we were living in a 1-bedroom apartment, and my family, we were getting married and wanted to have babies, so the family was going to grow, right? So I said, you know what? I got this. We got a growing family, so let's go buy a house. Boom, problem solved. Now we have space. Now we have room to grow the family. But how many people out here understand that when you solve one problem, you create another problem? So, moving from our 1-bedroom apartment to this 4-bedroom house, we realized we didn't really have any furniture. We didn't really have a whole lot of stuff. So, when we moved into the house, we had to really go shopping, really, to find something to put in one room, to find the stuff to put in my office, to find stuff. And that's probably how I ended up with the office, because I said, hey, we got these 4 bedrooms upstairs. Let's turn one of them into the masterpiece of the Fuller Empire, right? So it created a problem. We got a solution. House is growing. We moved to another house. Now we create a problem. Now we have to buy more stuff, right? And that's usually how it works. When you solve a problem, you create another problem. Another problem that I didn't realize, but when we moved into the house, now there's this thing called cutting the grass, right? When I was in the apartment, I didn't have to deal with that stuff. You just kind of was chilling, right? So now, okay, now I got to go cut the grass. Now I got to buy a lawnmower because when you're living in the apartment, you don't have a lawnmower. Somebody handles that. So boom, I went and bought a lawnmower and I'm out there just cutting the grass, cutting. And I'm like, man, okay, this is Florida. Woo. Cutting the grass is not the coolest thing for me to be doing on my Saturdays, right? So I said, here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get help. I'm going to have somebody come and cut this grass for me, right? So every problem that I solved created another problem. So boom, guy came cutting the grass. He's like, hey, let me get the grass straight. I'm like, cool, thank you. Now we don't have to cut the grass. And he's like, hey, here's some spots that are brown. Here's all these bugs or whatever, trigger bugs. And I'm like, so what do? He's like, well, you have to buy this spray that we come around and spray on your yard. So I'm like, dang. Every time I think I solved a problem, I create another problem. So that happens with me. That happens with you. That's happened with anybody. So what does that have to do with anything? As a business owner, understand this, that when you solve a problem, you create another problem. So how do you turn that into your advantage? Well, using the two words, then what? So when somebody purchases something, okay, let's say they purchase something from you and you solve that problem. And then you have to say, now what becomes their next problem? What's their next problem? Maybe I can solve that next problem. Aha. See, now you're on the other side. You said, then what? Hey, a person solved this issue, but that created another problem. I help build marketing funnels, and at the beginning of my funnel, typically a person may not have a website, right? So, and if you're in Tampa, coming soon, there's going to be these workshop weekends where we're going to build these websites in a workshop. Build these websites in a workshop. Well, yes, but that workshop is going to be in a weekend, right? So we're going to build websites in the weekend for those that are local and that want to jump on, but more on that later, right? So most people I knew, they needed a website, right? So boom, we got them a website. And then there was an issue because there's like 6 billion websites online. So how do we get people to your website? So then we had to start creating, learning traffic. Okay, now we got people coming to the website. Awesome. But there's people coming and not as many people are buying stuff. So now we got to learn what to say on the actual website. Got it, right? Each problem created another problem. So that's what I used in my business to help grow the business, right? By asking myself these 2 words, then what? Hey, now I have a website, then what? Right? I was talking to one of my buddies this morning, and he said, hey, I got my website up, and people are coming to the website. I'm like, cool. You got your products ready? No, you don't have your product ready. So now that you have your website, then what? All right, continue asking yourself, then what? I'm going to wrap into my close as I hasten to my close. I'm going to talk about 2 guys. All right, 2 guys, because I want you to see what this process looks like kind of in real life with my imaginary example. Okay, so here we go. I got 2 guys, and both of these guys sell water on the beach. Both of these guys sell water bottles on the beach, right? I'm in Florida. We go to the beach. So this is a conversation that I see fairly frequently. They sell water bottles on the beach. However, one of them is doing okay, right? His business looks like he's doing all right. And one of them, it looks like he is really, hey, Nikisha, how you doing? Are we talking about building that funnel? Hey. And I'm quick because I got work to do. But, hey. We're talking about the two things, the two words to help you build your business. All right. Asking yourself, then what? So in my story, one guy seems to be doing okay, and the other guy seems to be doing really well in his business. But both of them sell water on the beach. Why is it that one of them is doing so much better than the other? I'll tell you why. This is why. Because one of them asked themselves the question, then what? Now that I have a customer, what can I sell them next? Right? So one guy walks around, and I don't have my water bottle, but I got my FTX water bottle. What's up? What's up? So one of them sells water, and the guy says, hey, thank you. How much is your water? Your water is $2. Appreciate it. So he gives the guy $2, and the guy gives him a bottle of water on the beach. The guy drinks it and keeps going. This guy here, he's doing okay. His business could probably use a funnel. He could probably do a little better. The guy that's doing very well, here is his process. He says, hey, Mr. So-and-so, man, you look thirsty. The guy says, yeah, I am kind of thirsty. He says, hey, I have a bottle of water. The guy says, oh, man, that's great. I would love the bottle of water. And the guy says, okay, it's $2. But for an extra $1, I can give you some lemonade, right? So we got the bottle of water, right? We got the bottle of water, and I don't have another drinking thing. So, or you can take the lemonade. The guy says, how much is lemonade? He says $3. It's only $1 more. And the guy says, what? Give me the lemonade, bro. So he's on the beach drinking the lemonade. Cool, 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 cool. Right? See the difference? One guy was making $1 or was making profit on the bottle of water. The other had water and lemonade, right? Water and lemonade. But the other guy goes a little further. The other guy says, hey, Mr. Man, while you drinking your lemonade, staying out here in the sun, it looks like, you might be starting to burn a little bit. Would you need some sunscreen? And the guy says, you know what? My nose is starting, my cheeks and stuff is starting to feel a little red. My shoulders are starting to burn a little bit. Yes, I would like sunscreen. And the guy says, hey, how much for the sunscreen? He's like, you know what? Because you my dude. I'm going to give you the sunscreen for $5, right? So, okay, all right, cool. So what's just happened? The one guy sold the bottle of water, and the guy walked off. The guy made $2. The other guy he upsold him from the bottle of water and gave him some lemonade, so he made $3 there. And then he said, hey, let me give you some sunscreen, and made another $5 there. So one came out with $8. You see what happens? By asking the simple question, then what? But it doesn't go, it goes even further. The guy says, hey, you know what? Yeah, man, that sunscreen looks like the pH 30 is really working. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me help you put that on. There you go. Hey, you know what? I see you got your family here. I have a beach ball, right? I have a beach ball, and I can help you. You can play some beach ball with your kids and that type of stuff. The guy says, you know what? We were getting kind of bored out here on the beach, because I forgot my beach ball at the house. So the guy says, hey, no problem. I'm going to sell you the beach ball. How much a beach ball? He's like, you know what? Because you my dude. I'm going to sell you the beach ball for, let's say $7. He said, you know what? I wasn't expecting $7, but the kids do look a little bored. You know what I'm saying? Now they got the sunscreen on. We don't have to go home. We don't have to go home right now because we got sunscreen. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get the beach ball for, $7? All right, so boom. So now, lemonade, sunscreen, beach ball. Boom. One guy made $1 because he didn't ask himself, then what? The other guy said, you know what? Anybody that I sell a bottle of water to, what are some other things they may need here on the beach, right? A better drink, some sunscreen, some sunglasses, and a beach ball. Oh, I skipped the sunglasses. But you see my point. He thought, what are some other things that he could sell the guy on the beach, right? And then the guy said, all right, man, I appreciate it. We got our beach ball. We're going to go play. The guy says, hey, just so you know, no pressure or anything, but just so you know, back at the cabin, I have a beach umbrella. I have a beach umbrella that I can go ahead and put right here in the ground so you and your family can have a picnic or whatever. Now, first of all, I don't sell food. Sorry. The guy's probably like, you probably got sandwiches. But no, I don't have food. But I can put the little beach umbrella in the ground to keep y'all shaded so y'all can enjoy a day at the beach. Would you like that? The guy's like, not at this time. All right? And that guy says cool. Because he asked the question, what next, for his customers, he was able to go from $1, a potential $1 sale, to, what was it, 8, 7, 13 to $15, right? And that is how you grow a profitable business, by asking yourself, then what? The next two questions. So I work with business and coaches, right? And a lot of time one will say, hey Lee, I have an ebook. And I'm like, cool, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and get that ebook out to the world, right? Because the world needs to know the information that's in your head, right? You need to change lives. But I ask him, so then what? After they get their ebook, then what? He's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, maybe they want, after they read about you, maybe they want to hear you. So maybe an audio program? That's a good idea. So we help people build an audio program. And then we start thinking, now they read my ebook, they heard the audio program, then how can I go deeper in this topic? I said, well, is there something that you can kind of show them on the computer screen, right? Is there maybe like a demonstration or an example you can show them on the computer screen? He's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I said, why don't we do an online course? There you go. Let's do an online course. You see what's happening? We're asking, then what? We're moving people further and further along the funnel, right? Asking yourself this question, then what, can help you build out your funnel, as AKA the funnel helper. That's what I do. But it also helps you improve your revenue, because instead of making $1 off the person, you're making more than $1 off the person. Aha, right. Because that online course, depending on how good it is, can be like ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching. It's not ching, ching. Cha-ching. I wasn't saying it fast enough. I said ching, ching. Cha-ching. There you go. But then the guy says, hey, you know what? If people are willing to learn from me online, there's probably some things I can do. Probably some things we can do in person, maybe at a half day or a full day workshop. Would that make sense? He's like, you know what? I probably could go deeper on and answer their questions on the workshop. Genius. So then we said, is half day enough to get the full content? You know what? We might need to do a 3-day conference. Yeah, we probably need to do a 3-day conference. So you see what happens? By asking the simple question, then what? Once a person is in your business, then what can I add? What can I offer? That is how you grow a profitable business. I'm going to leave you with this example from McDonald's. Right? McDonald's started off their menu. Listen to me. They started off their menu with 9 items. Right? McDonald's started off with 9 items. They had a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a shake, fries, Coke, root beer, coffee, orange juice, and milk, right? 9 items is what they started with. But you know what McDonald's did? They said, you know what? Then what? What else could I offer them? You know what? Maybe they need something for the kids. Aha, a Happy Meal. You know what? Maybe we need something for the health conscious people. A salad. You see what I'm saying? Asking yourself, then what, is how you begin to grow your business and how you begin to go from making little money per sale to big money per customer. Again, my name is Lee Fuller, aka the Funnel Helper. Thank you, Dakisha. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to working with those that are interested in working with me, or just having, if I've been able to push your thinking a little further. If you're in business, ask yourself, then what? Now they bought from you one time. Now, what do they need? Because every solution creates a problem. Every solution creates a problem. All right, my name is Lee Fuller, aka Funnel Help, because I'm not even gonna go there because I got work to do. Every solution creates a problem. Ask yourself what then, so you can solve the ongoing solutions for your customers. My name is Lee Fuller, aka the Funnel Helper, and this is your Tuesday training. Pew, pew, pew. Thursday we'll have a Thursday training. Maybe I'll keep it around the lunchtime, just cause that's when I take a break and I need to step away from the computer screen. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.